site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, and Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
And they'll move the sticks on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And the sophomores got him for it.
That's a loss of 1 yard on the play. Second down.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Fighting off the tackler. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short. Oh, it's a reverse.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this fourth down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. When they run a crossing route, defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Back to throw again. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's running out of time here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
Will he score here? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator,
and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Looking to scramble. Looking for 6. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And now the defense. Spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made inside the 10. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one will be fair caught. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Ball handed off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. The ball is loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Heading left after the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Wolverines are going to cash in here in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. It's QB sneak. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry up. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll be brought down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw yet again. And this pass is on target, caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket break. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. Surprisingly, this is the first one of the game for either team. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tide. Just ran away from the defense. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Automatic in the PAT. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Michigan.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And now the running back's got it again. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Checks this down to the running back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch. And
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bama. Here we go. Fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And on the carry, he's heading left. He's found some room at the 45. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
They're going to run it. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? And the defense jumps on the football.
Chris, we're in the 4th quarter. You're in the red zone with a nice lead, a chance to maybe score and put this game away, and instead you put the ball on the ground. It's a fumble. This game just got really interesting.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop to the stage of the game. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Deep shot caught right at the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. We're using tempo here, but already in range for a potential game-time field goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Bringing pressure. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the offense takes the timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They go in front in the final minute of play.
What a game we're watching here. You take the lead here because the quarterback makes a great throw. Nice job by the receiver going up to make the play. And now you take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in this massive playoff game.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Don't get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone. The defense holds to wrap up the victory. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able